Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Luke Monster. Today we have some very exciting Star Wars The Black Series news to get into, including the brand new Ki-Adi-Mundi figure maybe finally showing up, as well as some brand new in-hand shots of some brand new Ahsoka figures. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Of course, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure to go down and hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future Star Wars The Black Series news, and plus, it just really helps out the channel and I greatly appreciate it. First up, we do have a few different recap pieces of news from Yakface. First up, it does look like that Entertainment Earth is finally shipping out cases of the, I guess, like Wave 2 or Wave... No, I believe this is Wave 2 of the kind of like Ahsoka wave. So this one has Hera, Huyang, and yeah, so this one is an interesting wave because it's a rather newer wave. I believe this one also does have Morok and Pre Vizsla in it too, but it's really weird to see this one shipping out so soon. But I can't complain because the sooner we get figures, the better. So I'm pretty happy this one's shipping out, and I wouldn't be too surprised if it started showing up in stores pretty soon as well. And of course, also from Yakface, it does look like the Clone Wars wave is starting to release as well. This one is from Entertainment Earth starting to process pre-orders, but there's been a few other stores and instances of this going in stock. For example, I believe the official release date for this at GameStop has already come and passed. So I believe you can actually find these in stores at GameStops now, which I think is pretty cool. And I do know some websites have been having them in stock. I know... I want to say it was Hasbro Pulse that had the Ahsoka in stock. Now, no Magna Guard, no clone, but they did have Ahsoka in stock, which was pretty interesting. So this wave is coming a lot sooner than expected, so go check your local stores, check online, and see if you can find this in stock anywhere. And then next up, another post from Yakface. It does look like that full cases of the Book of Boba Fett Mando figure is starting to show up in the US. So that's crazy. That is 3 different Black Series waves that are all starting to hit at around the exact same time. Plus, there is another wave of figures that I'll talk about here in just a second, which makes it 4 total waves of figures that we're all kind of just randomly seeing hit at the same time, which is kind of unheard of out of Hasbro. So really interesting. And one of those figures from that new wave is the Mandalorian Fleet Commander. Now, this post was originally from Reddit, but it was posted to Landspeeder Luke's story, so shout out to Landspeeder Luke. He is linked in the description, but we do have an in-hand shot of the Mandalorian Fleet Commander. And I believe his wave is the one with like R5, Shin, and Baylan. So this is a whole nother wave that we're starting to see showing up as well, and I gotta say, the Mandalorian Fleet Commander looks amazing, so cannot wait to get my hands on this guy to put on with like Bo-Katan and the rest of the Mandalorians. So yeah, pretty excited about this wave, but there's a few more figures from this wave that we're already getting photos from as well. And that is both Baylan and Shin from the Ahsoka show. This was posted to Fatboy's Toy Reviews on YouTube. Make sure to go check him out. He will also be linked in the description, but he does have a review up for, I believe, both Baylan and Shin. I know at least he does for Shin, but yeah, really good to finally have photos of both Baylan and Shin in hand. And there is a big elephant in the room we have to talk about with these photos. And it's that Baylan here is representing for us short kings. He is really short. His figure is way too small. So thanks to Zach from Black Series Cantina for posting these comparison photos here. But he is really short compared to Morok. As you can see, he's taller than Morok. I believe the actor, Ray Stevenson, is 6'3". And so he is just really short. Here's another photo of him next to Shin here, and he's a good like head taller than Shin, and the figure is the same size. So they really messed something up here. I don't know what they were thinking about that, why they made him so short, but that is a big bummer with this figure. It's a big letdown. But some good news for Shin. Her photo reel looks so much better than the promo photos. Here are some screenshots from Fatboy's Toy Reviews' review. And yeah, she looks so much better in these in-hand shots. We also do have a post here from Yakface, which is actually a photo from another guy on Instagram here. But yeah, the likeness to the actress is so much better than those original glam shots. So really excited about this one. This one is definitely like bumped up on my want list over Baylan because of how short Baylan is. But the hair is still a little wonky. I think maybe you hit it with like a little like black wash to add a little depth to it, it would look a little bit better. But yeah, I think that this is a big win for me and my Shin lovers. And then last up, another post from Yakface. There is actually some images of the brand new Black Series Ki-Adi that are surfacing. This is the first time we're seeing him in packaging. He was announced way back, like, beginning of last year. It's been over a year since he's been announced, and we just hadn't heard much about him. And now we finally have the first in-hand shot. I think the reason we hadn't heard much about him is because they were still transitioning from plastic-free to back to the plastic bubble. And so since this figure is in that plastic bubble, they didn't want to spoil that reveal. But yeah, so he is in that plastic bubble, which is nice. He is in the Attack the Clones packaging, which is interesting. He is number 4 in that line and will line up right next to Ayla Secura. So overall, pretty cool. And this one is a fan channel exclusive, but I would imagine some pre-orders would be going up here pretty soon for the figure. So that is going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy, the like button and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.